and welcome into Intuitive Talks, where we talk all things spiritual and learn how to use some of these tools in our everyday lives. I am Elizabeth Maria Unlimited, and I am so happy to be here today. I am currently traveling. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. So I'm not in, my normal office space. I'm actually at my mom's house right now. She might actually pop in later on in this episode. So um today I'm going to use the energy of my crystals. I got some selenite, I have some labradorite to cleanse the energy of the space. Thank you for bringing us together in this beautiful moment to share, to be. Ah, thank you, Great Spirit, for protecting the space as we come together. I'm always so grateful, so grateful. Okay, guys, so we're just going to get right into it. So we're going to start first with our ascended master reading. I guess ascended master reasoning. Reasoning of this world. Is there any reasoning of this world? I don't know, but hey, man, I'm still having fun. So that's what it's all about. Okay, guys. Ah. Let's get into it. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you for bringing us here today. Ah, what ascended master message do you have for us? All of our angels and guides are with us on this journey through life. What ascended master today has messages for us to guide our way? Okay. Ooh, I'm just feeling the chills today. Oh, this is beautiful. Hold on, let me get ready. Mm. Okay, guys. Let me see. This is pretty interesting. So, I've had these cards for a couple years now, but I have not read every single one of them. So I am very familiar with this ascended master. And today we have Pan and fertility. So, guys, this is such a beautiful sign. This card is signifying that it's a very fertile time for you. This is an ideal time for the conception of a baby or new projects, right? So, I mean, really, I look at my business as a baby, right? And so you have to put in love and nurture, your ideas, your projects, or, if you're someone out there that is, working on getting pregnant, man, this is your sign, right? So all the doors are open. I love that. No, I mean, we've already knocked, right? The doors are open. Your mind is fertile with wonderful new ideas, and abundance is just easily flowing to you. Since everything is in its infancy stage, guys, and this, my God, this this is an important message for me today. Have patience. Have patience with the growth process. I'm actually growing, well, at my house I'm growing plants on like a lot of us, but I keep on thinking of the analogy of like you don't dig up a seed right after it's been planted, right? I mean, you trust the process of that seed to do what it's supposed to do naturally before it comes up to the surface, right? And so we're the same way, right? Hey, Jennifer, welcome in. Welcome in. So wonderful. So wonderful that you're here today. So, talking about Pan and the fertility of, beings and ideas, right? And so this is all about, trusting the process of your ideas. If you are someone that is working on getting pregnant, I mean, it's a 9-month process after you get pregnant, right? You don't just pull the baby out, right? So there's a process to bringing in so much beauty into this world, again, whether that be, another human or, all these beautiful, wonderful ideas, guys, that come from the ethers. And, I mean, it's just such a beautiful process. Um, and so while, you're in this phase of infancy, right? Whatever that looks like for you, just nurture yourself right now and your projects like the beautiful little babies they are, right? And so, that will help them to stay strong, right? And to grow in a beautiful symbiotic way, right? And so, some additional meanings for this card: you have the Midas touch. Whatever you do is gonna grow so magically, so magically. Everything is turning to gold, guys. So, whatever ideas you've been thinking about now, man, use the energy of Pan. Pan has come in to light the way. Pan is an ancient Greek deity of nature, music, and fertility, right? And so use the energy of Pan. Remember to have some patience with your ideas, those little seeds, right? But man, this energy is a green light. Go! Go and do it and nurture those dreams, nurture those ideas, nurture those little babies. Oh, I just love it. I just love it. What a wonderful card for today. Okay, guys. So today I wanted to talk about automatic writing. Now, y'all know that I am a writer, and automatic writing is something, I mean, basically it's an individual process, and it's really easy. I mean, it's easy, but we always like to make things hard. I think that's just part of the human experience. But I just am gonna pull out my notebook, guys, because so automatic writing is basically, I'm just gonna show y'all all of my writing. I mean, it's, all day, every day, I pull my pen out, and it's basically just releasing the conscious attachment to any words or anything like that, and just allowing the pen to really, this idea of like the pen is our magic wand, right? And so when you're automatic writing, you basically just, here, let me grab a pen and I'll show y'all, or I guess we're going to use a pencil today. You basically just take your paper. Now, some people, like to create more of a ritual with the process of it. So, however you can get into your kind of flow state, your meditative state before you begin writing. Some people like to do their automatic writing in the morning. Some people at night, right before sleep. But your brain is going into what is it, the theta state. So it's just less, because the what am I thinking here? Yes. So purpose of automatic writing is to bypass that conscious state and to get into the subconscious. And you can also connect with, I believe, energies, right? Divine energies. And some people use automatic writing as a way to channel divine energy. And but whatever you believe, it just really doesn't matter because automatic writing will help you just to get into that flow state. So during my um just kind of background research on this, I need to turn this off. Um During my kind of background research, I found some great quotes about it. Okay. And so this is from Dr. Nicole Jans. Okay. And so what she says is when you are going into automatic writing, it's all about quieting that monkey mind, right? To get in to the flow of where it's like quieting the monkey mind and coming into the flow of and connecting with your intuition, right? And so it's a very simple practice just to basically open up communication between the conscious and the subconscious, right? And it doesn't have to be a big production unless you're really into, ritual and you want to do something. I just have my notebook. I will get into my flow state. So, however that looks for you. For me, I do dance meditation, I do yoga, sometimes just putting on some good music, just kind of getting into your state. I mean, there's so many different ways, and flow state is basically just being in mindfulness, which is being in present moment. So being in this moment right now, right? Instead of having your mind going, oh gosh, laundry, groceries, blah, 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 all that, right? You just come back down to this present moment. So, however, you can get in to that flow. For me, breath work, breathing, moving, right, whatever gets you in. You can say some little affirmations. I love one of my favorite affirmations right now, or I guess just yes, I guess it's an affirmation. Is hocus pocus focus, right? I always do that. Hocus pocus focus, and it gets me back into this present moment. And so once you're in to your flow, then all you have to do is just pick up your pen and start writing. And whatever comes out is what is supposed to be. This is not a time to, self correct yourself, whatever words you don't worry about spelling. And I know for me, I've been writing my whole life, and honestly, guys, I'm a horrible speller. So, I mean, I've gotten better than I was when I was a kid, but don't let that hold you back. I have had so many, I've worked with so many students that feel that they're, horrible writers or they think it's hard or, all of this. I feel like there can be a lot of negative self-talk around the process of writing. And so automatic writing just cuts through any type of, negative self-talk that you may have and just gets down into that wonderful, just subconscious, just the flow of pure energy. I believe as a writer that when I go into this flow state and start writing, that I am connecting. Sometimes I feel like I'm like channeling like a cross between like Langston Hughes and Dr. Seuss. Because all my shit comes out, it's just like all like rhymey, sing-songy, and and I love Langston Hughes and Dr. Seuss. I mean, they're both geniuses. So, anyways, but I just think it's funny because everyone's, flow state writing comes out differently. So whatever, but however it comes out, it's beautiful, right? Because it's the pure form without us without our thoughts getting in the way. Because if you guys are anything like me, I can freaking think myself out of all kinds of things or think, and so getting rid of that monkey mind through this practice, oh, it's it's freeing for me. In this material world, I like to use tools that are provided here or that people have created, right? Like the pencil or the pen to help me connect with that divine energy, right? And so, whether you think that, you're connecting with God energy or channeling, writers who are no longer in this material form, whatever it is, automatic writing can help you really just bypass that voice, the critical mind, right? And get into that beautiful, juicy, intuitive flow that we all love. I mean, if you're on here, then 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 you're down with the intuition. And it's a wonderful way to just you can also okay, so another thing that you can do is you can ask, like, before you begin to automatic write, you can write down, like, just write a sentence like, "What should I do today?" Question mark, and then get into your flow and then just start writing and see what comes out. Any kind of exercise. I mean, sometimes I will just write, and I think I talked about this about a month ago when I gave out a prompt about the I am poem, and I'll have to go back to that and bring that back because that's a bit of a automatic writing tool. So you just, again, just start by writing something and then just flow with it. Now, because I am a trained writer. I'm a crazy editor. Like I edit, edit, edit. I've actually gotten better, but I'll say that with automatic writing, when I have written out of automatic writing, I almost never have to go back and edit because it just flows out so perfectly. Some of my best poems were written using automatic writing, and I know that a lot of other writers use it too, just for brainstorming activities. Um, but I do believe that for me, that I am channeling, something bigger than me in a beautiful way and that it comes out. And so I wanted to just share with you guys two of my automatic poems, and then we will move into our angel message. So there's only a couple poems that I know by heart, but this is one of them. And I love it because it came to me. I was sitting actually on the camp on UGA campus and just observing, and this poem just came in. I took my pen and I wrote it down word by word. I wrote it down without even thinking about it. So, big hair, brazen to the world, up high, and kinks and locks and curls, crown glory above all else, black and brown, shimmers down. So that's one of my automatic poems that I wrote, using this process. And another one that I wrote using this process was just a couple weeks ago. And so another thing that I'll do if I'm thinking about a certain topic or whatever, I'll again kind of write down the topic and then I'll just let it flow, right? And so this one I was thinking about just, because we're all a collection of energetic patterns, right, in our lives. I mean, the good, bad, and ugly, right? And so I was thinking about people's energetic patterns and not wanting my energy to get tangled up in someone else's patterns. And so I ended up naming this one, I don't want to be a part of anyone's patterns. Here we go. And this is, and again, just came out. I'd rather fly above. Ha ha, can't catch me, you outdated modes. I see you trying to energetically entangle me into a life pattern, but I see, so it's no matter. The intention is what matters, and intention is energy cast from conviction or from confusion. The choice was always simple to see. There is only intent in motion. Our lived experiences are energy. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Great Spirit. I just, and I actually didn't even go back and read it for a couple days. And when I went back, I was like, wow, that's good. So, anyways, I believe that automatic writing is a wonderful, important spiritual tool, guys, that anyone can use. I mean, if you don't have pen and paper, you got a phone, go to the notes. I have so many automatic writing, like just little things that come out, like, saved in my iPhone notes. So, whatever, you can use, just, remember that the pen or the pencil can be your magic wand. Just put it down to the paper, and begin creating. Okay, guys, so that was my little talk, deep diving into automatic writing, and now I just wanna cleanse the energy again. Oh, thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you for bringing us together today. Thank you. Thank you for help and guidance along the way. Okay, guys. So we're gonna end today with a angel message. I love all of our angels that are always with us, helping to guide us through signs and synchronicities. And all we have to do is ask. Thank you, angels. And what message do you have for us today to light the way in such magical ways? Okay, this is a really an important and beautiful message for us today. Let me see. Let me get here and real quick and see what it has to say. Okay, guys. I'm so excited. Our angel message for today is ease and grace. So, guys, your angels want you to know that this is a time to learn and adapt. You are being guided to slow down. Take your time. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Breathe. Take in the current moment where you're at right now, right? This will help you to allow space to bring in the events, in the future by being in this present moment now, right? So, guys, you can often put a lot of pressure and expectation on yourself, and it's not required, right? I mean, honestly, all we have to do is breathe and be in this beautiful world, right? I mean, I know for me, I have been conditioned for so long to be a doer. And so learning to be with ease and grace is, just a beautiful and important moment in anyone's, life trajectory because we learn to do, but man, we're not humans doing. we're humans being, right? And so this card is all about just, coming into that ease and grace, just stepping back and breathing and knowing that you will be seen, understood, and recognized and loved for who you naturally and truly are, your divine self. So you are being guided to flow like water. Don't feel the need to rush or force anything, man. It is all about the flow. So have patience, and you're moving into this, just time of your life where, you're seeing life as a beautiful dance, right? You can see the choreography of life and how it comes together so magically. We don't have to push anything, right? And so this card wants us to slow down. Our angels are telling us it is time to soften, breathe, and move in a way that is steady but flowing. So we're going to be moving in a way that is steady but flowing, right? I just love it. What a wonderful message. And especially, in consideration of our ascended master message today, right? And so, the energy, guys, is it's a go. Y'all are golden. We're golden, man. We're divine, energetic spirits, having this beautiful human experience. So, guys, slow and steady wins the race. We are not, I mean, I'm a recovering busy bee, guys. So, if you're anything like me, I mean, like I used to feel guilty if I even, like took a nap, man. I mean, it's just like go, 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 hustle, hustle, And I mean, let me tell you, man, that's a sure way to end up with a nervous breakdown. So, ease and flow. It's all good. Whatever's supposed to be is gonna be, man, without us having to push it or do anything really. Just sit back, relax, shake it off, shake off any funky energy. So, guys, I'm gonna end today. Now, I'm in my mom's office and I didn't bring my yoga mat. And so I'm gonna, and I think this is important to, because whatever state you find yourself in right now, you can use body movement to help you connect, right? And get in to this this present moment. And so what I'm going to share with y'all today is a mudra. It's a heart mudra, and a mudra is there with the hands, okay? And so, anyone that has hands can do this. And so, what you do for this, and it's called the heart gesture pose in yoga, and it is used to activate the heart chakra. And so, you're going to take your thumb and you're going to place it on your middle two fingers like this, okay? See, like that. And then you're going to take, I don't know what finger this is. Is this your index finger? You're going to kind of bend it down. Do you see how I bent it down? Kind of like that. Okay. And then there we go. This right here is the heart gesture pose. And so I'm going to go out of it. Well, actually, I think I can. Here, I want to turn up the music, and to end our intuitive talk today, we can do some heart gesture pose, yoga dance flow together. So I'm turning up the music. This is Nature Spirit right now. He's on YouTube. I love his content. Check him out. Nature Spirit Here we go with the heart mudra chakra flow. So anyone can do this heart mudra. It is believed to redirect energy to the heart, to release emotional baggage, to relieve heartache, and cultivate deep compassion, self love, and inner peace. So much love and light, guys. Wherever you're at, love yourself. You're worth it. See you next week. Love ya.